This is Dr. Karmen Smith, spiritual teacher, mental health therapist, and author of the book, The I Am Solution. One of the best compliments that I got recently was someone said that when I'm talking about my past and my own trauma, I talk about it in a clean way where it's not connected with the emotion of sadness or the emotion of regret or guilt or shame. It's just that I'm expressing it, but then I'm over it, that it doesn't have a connection with me anymore. And I thought that was the best compliment because my past actually is a positive. No matter what happened in my past, no matter what traumatic event happened, I can kind of see the arc of how it made me strong, compassionate, and grateful. So I can see the benefit of my past and how it's brought me to know the mind of God, which is my goal always, to be in the mind of God. And so one of the techniques that I'd like to share with you today that helped me along my way and I continue to utilize in my toolkit is something called a personal inventory or contemplation. And I grew up in Alateen, which is a 12-step program, and I learned early on about taking a personal inventory. Now, when I was younger, I didn't see the benefit of it. I didn't really utilize it. But as I've gotten older, this is the meditation that I do. So when I am in quiet moments, I can look over the day and say, was I in the mind of God when I was talking with that person? Was I in the mind of God when I was responding to a phone call? Was I compassionate, kind? Was I loving? Was I judgmental, falling back onto my egoic personality? Was there fear involved there? So when I'm doing a personal inventory, I'm saying to myself, if there's any way that I was not in the love of God in that moment, let me correct those issues, whatever was presented at that time that triggered something in me that I went back to my ego to cope with. Or I'm also in gratitude because there are times when I am in the mind of God and I really acknowledge and am grateful for that. And so personal inventory is a way of life for me. I am always looking at myself because it's my responsibility to heal myself and come up higher. It's my responsibility to look within myself and to remain steadfast in the mind of God. And when I'm not, I also have compassion for myself. And that's how I love myself through it. And I come up higher. Love you.